Avatar movies are made using 3D computing tools to create a 3D presentation. Our eyes don't see 3D. Each one sees a 2D image. They go into the brain, into the visual cortex, and that's where it gets turned in our minds into a stereoscopic view of the world. So shooting what we call stereoscopic 3D, that can apply to live action photography, and it can apply to CG rendered scenes. In live action, I need to shoot not with one camera, but with two cameras, kind of like human vision, two cameras side by side. The only problem with that is that the distance between the lenses, it has to move dynamically. If I'm coming in very, very close to an actor, I have to get the cameras closer together than they can physically go. They got to go to here sometimes. How are you going to do that? Well, you're shooting a beam splitter. One camera's looking through the beam splitter, the other camera's looking down. It's like a two-way mirror. And those cameras will move like this during the shot. If I'm tracking in on an actor from 20 feet back, those cameras will be here and they'll go to there. And it's all motion controlled. So we had to work all that out. In the year 2000, I just bolted two cameras side by side. Then we started working more and more with beam splitters, and then the rigs got big. And then we started to find very small cameras and smaller lenses that would have high quality. And we figured out the servo systems, essentially the robotics, that allowed these cameras to move and breathe. Also, as you move in, the cameras toe in, just like human eyes. If you ever watch somebody take a pencil and try to focus on it with both eyes, they'll go cross-eyed. Watch, I'll go cross-eyed for you right now. Okay, that's called toe in or convergence. So we have to do what the eyes do, and we have to do what the brain does to put 3D up on a screen and make it viewable for people. So as we speak of it today, my team and I have had 25 years of experience doing this. We know the technology, we know the guidelines, we know what makes beautiful 3D. I think that's one of the things that sets an Avatar movie or any Lightstorm movie that I'm involved with apart, is 3D that's simultaneously not trying to be a 3D movie every second and poke you in the eye. It's just there. It draws you in, it wraps around you, it makes you feel like you're physically present, much more so than a flat 2D movie. And at the same time, we want to make it comfortable. So it's that question of finding the sweet spot. I want to find that sweet spot where it's there and you see that it's in 3D and it's impacting you, usually at a subconscious level, but it's not a gimmick. It's not coming at you, it's not throwing stuff at you all the time. Maybe once in a while we'll throw something at you, but not that often. And so it's an art form. It's a technical procedure, and it's an art form. You know, we have to think of it like the score. Sometimes we want to be loud, sometimes we want to be quiet. You know, it's like the sound design of the movie. There's also the spatial design of the movie. And that's very important to us as artists. I don't think anybody goes to a movie because it's in 3D these days. I think you associate 3D with a certain type of filmmaking, a certain type of world building that you want to go and see on the big screen, and the 3D is just part of it. It's like the color, it's like the lighting, it's like the scope and scale of the world. And they all support each other, like the parts of an orchestra. And so, you know, like I could talk about 3D for hours, but that's sort of my approach and my philosophy. I can't wait to share more of Avatar Fire and Ash with all of you when it comes to theaters, December 19th.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. Joblo remains an independent company, and we appreciate all of your support.